Hello, Cherries. Welcome to Live Jerry Cherry Sunday, episode 54. All right. Hello, Kelly. See my friend Kelly in the chat here. And let's go ahead and say hello to Kelly. Give her a round of applause. How you doing, Kelly? On this Sunday, beautiful. As you can see, the sun is shining in. And such a gorgeous day out here in Brooklyn, New York. All right. So, we started off this video with a cool little pentatonic scale jam. And in this video, I'm actually going to give you some pentatonic scale tricks and mixing positions on the guitar, which is really cool. So first I want to say hello to Kelly and Tom popping in. Hey, Tom G, how's it going? I think you're going to find this video very, very helpful. And because it's something I haven't really talked about too much. But it's a very cool pentatonic scale trick. And what do I mean by trick? It's not really a trick, but it's a hack. No, it's just part of a pentatonic scale that, there's more than one pentatonic scale you could play or something. So it's pretty cool. I'll get to it in just a second. But first, I'm going to have a little sip of my coffee here, my Jerry Cherry mug. What are you guys drinking? It's 11 o'clock here on the East Coast, so it's pretty early. Although I've been up since 7 o'clock this morning. You got some coffee brewing, some cappuccinos, espressos. Can you hear me out there okay? You hear my guitar? You hear my microphone? Drinking coffee. What kind? Espresso, cappuccino? So I'm playing A minor, but I'm playing the major 6, as if it were a G major 7 chord. See, that's a G major 7 chord right there. There's a G major, right? G major 7. But if I play that over an A minor, it'd be like an A minor 13 chord. That's what gives you that bluesy minor sound, the Dorian scale. Right? As opposed to regular minor scale, which would be a minor 6. This is a major 6. All right. So, I see Tom G. Great job on Friday, Facebook Kelly. Even the family rocked. Very cool that you checked out Kelly. She does a live stream on Facebook every well, actually, her dad does the full jam on Fridays at 7 o'clock at Kelly's Music Corner, and Tom was there. And I was there, too. I didn't see you, Tom. But very cool of you. I'm there every Friday because Fortune is such a great guitar player, and plays great music from all decades. So that was very cool. Something to look forward to, for sure. On Fridays. All right. Crazy delay going on here. So now to get right to it, this progression that I'm playing is it's an A minor chord. And I'm just playing a G chord. Right? Okay. So, but the way we're going to look at it is that this A minor is going to be the 2 chord of G. And so every key has 3 minor pentatonics. So normally you would play this A minor, right? And everybody knows that. Over the A chord. Like for instance, if I played just this minor chord loop. Right, you would do that. But what you might not know is there's actually two more places you could play that same exact scale. You could play B pentatonic. So the same same fingering. Just move it up a whole step. Listen to what this sounds like. Right? It's the same. You have to learn anything differently. Let's move it up here. Same riffs too. Right there, I'm emphasizing this major six. So that's one, and then there's another one right up here in E. Same fingering. Listen to what that sounds like. So you have three of the same exact patterns that you could play. Three. Over like an A minor. But what you have to be careful of is that you have to, first of all, understand if the progression is if you're a 2-chord minor, if it's 3-chord, if it's 6, you have to realize where the root, the parent key is. That's the most important thing. Because if this is an A minor to G, it's the key of G. You also have those 2 chords in the key of the key of C. A minor, G, to C. If it was the key of C, then your parent key is now the key of C. So the 3 minor pentatonics are A minor again, right? D minor pentatonic, and E. So there's a big difference there in the harmony of the way it's going to sound. As a matter of fact, since this progression is just A minor to Z, I'll play like if it was in the key of C. Let's see how much of a difference that sounds. So A minor, then D minor. Have this note in here, you'd have an F as opposed to an F sharp. So, see, it's a totally different feel if it was the C. So, that's how we were able to get this Dorian, because the A is the 2-chord of G, so you have the Dorian feel. If it was just the key of C, it would be A minor. following me so far, guys? So if you're digging this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I release a new video every week, and I go live every Sunday at 11. So definitely hang out with me every Sunday right here. Have some coffee. Play some guitar. You digging this, Tom? Charlie is a great drummer. If you don't know who Charlie is Kelly's son, who's 14 now and plays drums in the family band. Every Friday at Kelly's Music Corner. And they rock out. Great family, great people. It's the only type of people I surround myself with. Great people. So, now, the next level of this would be to mix, like the description says, mix positions. So, one cool little trick is if you're playing A position right here, A minor pentatonic, in this first position of minor. You're welcome, Kel. So you want to go to the B minor, right? You have to move your hand up here. But you don't really have to move your hand up here. You could play this B minor pentatonic right here in the same area. It's not like you're moving so far, but here's your first position of your B minor pentatonic, right? If you go down to the position below B minor pentatonic, I guess it's the fourth position, right? It's like this. What that is, that's B minor pentatonic. Same notes. Oops. So the same notes. Check it out. It's the same notes right there. So if you're in A minor pentatonic, you can mix it up between A minor and B minor. Right there. A minor. You can mix that up right within your progression. So you could also do the same thing with E. So if you're playing A minor pentatonic, you want to play E minor pentatonic, instead of moving all the way up here, you could actually play E minor pentatonic right here where your A minor pentatonic is. And that, it's just another position of the E minor pentatonic, which would be, okay, here's E minor pentatonic, right? And the first one you have up here, which is like G major pentatonic. You have it up here. Nope. Right here. So you have the E minor pentatonic right here. Right in the A shape. So it makes it more efficient to play A minor pentatonic and then switch to E. So I think that's pretty cool because you have different degrees of the of intervals. It kind of limits you. I mean, it's all technically the same notes, right? But check it out. If you're playing the A minor pentatonic, you have the roots, minor third, fourth, fifth, seventh, or the flat seven, and you have the root. But if you play B minor pentatonic, what do you have now? You have the ninth, you have the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, and the seventh. No, the sixth. So you have the second, the fourth, and the sixth. And it sounds completely different. Like, check it out, what it sounds like, if you kind of think about it. Here's regular minor pentatonic. And here's B minor pentatonic. What a completely different sound. And you're playing basically the same fingering. You can make up riffs. Double the same riff that you're playing here, up here. So I think it's pretty cool because it kind of, instead of just ripping through the whole scale and all the notes, it gives you different intervals to play in the same feel. Also, one other cool trick is that you could play if you mix up the if you mix up the pentatonic scale, if you add like a blues note to it, you could do that up here too, and it adds some nice colorful notes. Now check this out. So I'm adding that blues note, this flat 5. Do the same thing over here. Down here. And ending on A. Come up with all kinds of cool, interesting riffs by just playing the same patterns within the 3 pentatonics. Like this. Like you can play this, right? Just the shape. Same shape. Same shape. Not that one. E minor pentatonic. So I'm focusing on the E now. Play that flat 5 in the E minor pentatonic. It makes it a flat 9 of the A chord. Is that where that is? come up with all kinds of interesting different sounds using this little trick, this little pentatonic hack. So, but I guess one thing you have to know is the 5 positions of the pentatonic scale, and I made a video for that on the 5 shapes, 5 positions of the pentatonic scale. So I'll put a card up here. I'll put a link in the description if you want to see that video. Because you have, like, I think I went over them earlier in the video. So you have the 5 positions, and when you're in the one shape, and you can do the same thing for all of them. When you're up here in the E minor pentatonic, you want to play A minor pentatonic, you play. Same thing as here. It's the same. But up here. And that goes for all of the 5 positions. So they're all the same. And so it makes it, you're able to be a lot more flexible with where you're playing on the guitar neck. And it opens up the guitar neck a lot, so you could kind of know where all the notes are. So hopefully you're finding this video helpful. Hopefully you're enjoying this, and you're enjoying your weekend so far. And hope you guys are doing good. Enjoy the rest of your weekend for sure. It's beautiful out there, and I don't know if you're going to be watching football today. You're going to be practicing what I'm showing you right now, which is probably what you should be doing. And so I also go live on Facebook every Thursday at 7:30 Eastern Time, 7:30 p.m., where I play originals and some fun covers. It's really a lot of fun. So does my friend Kelly here, who's in the chats, and she does a live stream every Tuesday and Thursday at 7 at her page, Kelly's Music Corner. It's always amazing. And I think somebody has a birthday coming up, too, very soon. So, all right, guys. So if you have any questions about any of this stuff, please just let me know in the comments, and get back to you on that as well. And like I was saying, I go live here every Sunday at 11 o'clock. If there's anything you want me to go over, any kind of theory, any songs, any guitar solos, let me know about that as well. I would love to be as helpful as I can with that. I really enjoy this stuff. And hit the like button if you're enjoying this, and subscribe to the channel. I release a new video every week too. My last video was I did a demo of my RC5 looper, which was an update or an upgrade from my RC1 that I had. This is just a little bit more sophisticated of a pedal. It has drum machines built into it. It has like 99 presets. I have 99 presets. I was trying to think of that song, right? But a loop ain't one, right? Duh. And so check out that video. I'll put a card right up here if you want to see that RC5. And I put links in my description of the gear that I use. Like the sound of the amp is coming basically from the Iridium Strymon pedal, and I made a demo of that too, which I'll put a card above for you to see that as well. So if you're interested in how I'm getting the sound, check it out. I'll put links in the description for that. So, all right, guys. So I'll play you out for a second, and then we'll get out there and enjoy the Sunday. Here we go. right, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out. And see you next Sunday. But let me answer this one last question here from Tom. Is caged, or the 3 notes per string, your favorite? I don't really do the cage system all that much. It's very important, but I want to get into that more because it's basically all the shapes, and it's really, really cool. I should do a video on that soon. Caged system, by the way, really quick, is C-A-G-E-D. Chords, C, A, G, E, and D. Right? Now, forget about the chords, but those are just shapes. So in the key of C, it would be this way, right? A C, or a C here that looks like an A, or a C here that looks like a G, or a C right here that looks like an E, or a C right here that looks like a D. And with all those positions, you could solo and you could kind of map out your intervals and all your cool stuff like that. So that's something to really get into, to learn the guitar neck and phrasing and soloing as well. 3 notes per string, all greats. There's really nothing that's my favorite. I think the combination of all of it put together and utilized when the time is right, when you feel that it's needed, is really what's important. Because no one knows if you're playing what you're playing when they're listening to you with headphones on. Look at the sun is coming right on my face right now. It's crazy. It's freaky. And so no one really knows what technique you're using when they're listening to you on a record, or, so it really just comes down to what's more comfortable and what allows you to express yourself musically. So it's hard to really pinpoint one particular technique. I think it's a combination of all of them. Some might be more important than others, and some may be useless as you grow and learn. As I've since I've started playing, I've learned so many things that I don't really use because they're just they don't really fit the flow of what I'm doing maybe at the time. But it was still useful in other ways, like maybe just to for other applications. Like I learned this C major scale like this, but I would never really play that anymore. But that position allows me to play this arpeggio, a 13th arpeggio. So it works pretty good for that, but to skip from my pinky to my finger to go from this has never been so efficient for me. I've tried doing that and utilizing it, but it's just unnatural when you're playing. There's such an easier way to play a C major scale, than this. I'd rather just do it up here. But it also gives you a good visual, and it helps with your arpeggios as well. So, awesome, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Hopefully you had a good time. Enjoy your Sunday. I love yous. And let me know in the comments if there's anything you want to hear for next week, any kind of lessons or theory or songs, whatever. All right. Ciao, guys. Remember, be cool, be kind. Thank you, Tom. And be cherry. Peace. You're the best. See you soon.